What's up, guys? This is Webby back again for your Raw 25 review. When you think of Monday Night Raw tonight, and you think of everything they gave us, the storylines they gave us, the characters they gave us, the matches that they gave us, and you roll that all up into one big package, one big total package, and you think, did WWE deliver a show that says, wow, this is a Monday Night Raw that represents the entire WWE for the past 25 years of Monday Night Raw? Boy, this is a show you can be proud of. Absolutely not. Not saying that there wasn't some perks on this show, but for the overall show, bad job, Benny Mac. Bad job. On the other hand, we are just 6 days away until it's time for us to get ready to rumble. So we have to get ready for that as well. And we have a big week here on the channel. Tonight, your Raw 25 review. Tomorrow, your SmackDown Live review. Wednesday, preview and predictions of the Royal Rumble. And after the Royal Rumble on Sunday, we will have our review of the Royal Rumble. Tune in for all of that great content for you wrestling fans. Now, Monday Night Raw tonight, Raw 25. What can you say about Raw tonight? Miz is the new Intercontinental Champion. We had Christian's Peep Show on Raw tonight. We had DX on Raw. The Undertaker was back. I want to get into that in just 1 second. Braun Strowman, Lesnar, and Kane at the very end of the show. And John Cena gets beat up by Elias. All that plus so much more happened on Raw 25 tonight. First off, The Undertaker. Probably one of the most talked about things on social media. I mean, honestly. When you think about what The Undertaker said, he came out and he said, over the past 25 years, I have been digging holes and I have taken and beaten such stars of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mick Foley, my own flesh and blood Kane, and now it's time for you to truly rest in peace. Something like that. And then everybody blows up on social media thinking, wow, did The Undertaker really retire? Everybody blows up on social media thinking, is this The Undertaker's last ride? Is that his promo, his last ride? Let's be honest here. If it was The Undertaker's last promo, his last ride, his final curtain call, okay, and I'll admit, when WrestleMania 33, I even thought that was his last match. But with him coming out and cutting this promo before the first hour of Raw was up, Come on. You're not going to cut a promo like that and tell me that The Undertaker's career is over. Undertaker will cut his promo at the very end of Monday Night Raw if his career's over. That's number one. Number two, he has been rumored to face John Cena for quite some time. And if there's any notion that told me that he is coming after John Cena, it was you will rest in peace. Now, didn't make a lot of sense that he said he was going to do it on this hollow ground, and then he did nothing on the hollow ground, but said you were going to rest in peace, and the perfect opportunity for him to do that is at the Royal Rumble this Sunday. So he could very well cost John Cena the Royal Rumble matchup this Sunday by either being an entrant in the Royal Rumble or by just showing up and costing him the match. Either way, John Cena versus The Undertaker, I am still convinced, is what's happening at WrestleMania 34. I'm not convinced that was his last call, his final resting place promo. Not convinced. The Miz is your new awesome Intercontinental Champion. He defeats Roman Reigns tonight. Pretty good contest. One thing I have to really disagree with about WWE is their commercial breaks. They were doing so good. And then, we were seeing a good part of the match. And then they go to commercial break, and what happens? Come back. It's right at the end of it. Give me a break. I will tell you this though. Roman Reigns got hit very hard into that turnbuckle right before he took that second skull-crushing finale for a 1-2-3. Nice job. I kind of like that The Miz is the Intercontinental Champion right now. I didn't really want to see a champion versus champion match at WrestleMania. Wasn't really in my cards. I'd like to see Finn Balor now step up and face The Miz at WrestleMania. See where that goes. Yeah, Balor Club, get into it with The Miz Taraj, and then Balor versus The Miz WrestleMania. Let's shoot for that. But The Miz now Intercontinental Champion. Christian's Peep Show that was brought back with Rollins, Jason Jordan, and The Bar. It's supposed to be just Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan. Christian introduces Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan, and Jason Jordan goes on a little tirade about how his dad doesn't suck, and thank you for all the support from the fans, and all different types of stuff, right? Like he usually does. His usual tirade, his usual stuff that makes us just want to cringe. And it made every single person in the Barclays Center cringe that tonight because they oozed hate. They either oozed hate or they just loved booing him because he was booed. If they could boo somebody out of the building, they could have booed Jason Jordan out of the building tonight because he got booed hugely. And then the Bar comes out. They make fun of him. They get into it. They get into a little brawl. And that was the Peep Show. Barely got to hear anything from Christian. I don't really like that WWE did it like that. Wanted to hear more from Christian. Do it like the old days, like the Peep Show, but have to give Rollins, Jordan, and the Bar the majority of the time to build up the rivalry right before the pay-per-view. I understand that. Mr. McMahon and his family kick off Monday Night Raw. That's not what's important here. That's not what's important here. Of course, they come in, and they did their usual, welcome to Monday Night Raw. Thank you for 25 years and all this stuff. All that's not what's important. The whole plaque isn't what's important about giving to Mr. McMahon. What's important here is Stone Cold Steve Austin coming out and stunning everybody, except Stephanie. Stunning Shane more 2-3 times. Stunning Vince. Drinking, having a Stone Cold bash. Stone Cold beer bash. All that stuff. Stone Cold Steve Austin did his usual, and that's what was important. Got the fans hyped up for Monday Night Raw. Got them going at the Barclays Center. It was great. Had another women's matchup. What can you say about the women's match? Have you seen one? We've seen them all. It was meaningless. It was another 8-6 tag team matchup. Who cares? I'm ready for this. I'm not trying to come off being mean or hateful or anything, but I'm ready for this Women's Royal Rumble to be over with. I hope it's good. I supported them having it, but ever since they announced it, all we've had is meaningless tag team matches. They didn't even get in the ring and brawl tonight, really. And the little that they did was just pretty much Bayley and Sasha Banks getting tossed over the top rope by Asuka. What? Give me a break. Come on, WWE. You can do so much better than that. How are we supposed to get behind the Women's Royal Rumble when it's just 2 women that get dumped? Ugh. I'm still convinced that it's Ronda Rousey that will be entering the Royal Rumble. It won't be Asuka that wins. I have to wait and see. I think that Ronda Rousey will enter. Elias beats up John Cena. Elias comes down and makes fun of all the legends after he gets put on the list of Jericho, which is funny. Always funny when Chris Jericho puts people on the list, and he put Elias on the list. And Elias is in the middle of the ring and makes fun of all the legends. Next thing we know, John Cena comes down and was starting to cut his usual stick. Raw 25. Oh my. And then Elias beats him up pretty much. John Cena gets his usual stuff in there, but Elias gets his shot with his guitar. Good segment, good build up for Elias going into the Royal Rumble. Question is, will we see John Cena win the Royal Rumble? Will we see? What will we see out of John Cena at the Royal Rumble? That's what the question is. The Dudley Boys, 3D, Heath Slater. Okay, whatever. It was versus I have kids. Slater and Rhino. Okay, whatever. Dudley Boys come out and then 3D Slater. DX comes out and they're talking about, well, the usual. It's because of all of you why we're here. Back in 1998, we were with Rick Rude and the Ninth Wonder of the World, China, and we went and we did whatever we wanted to, and told about some of the stuff we did at WCW, amongst other things. Then they brought out the New Age Outlaws, and they came out and did their usual stick, and everybody went nuts. Then X-Pac came out. Then Razor Ramon came out. Then the club came out. Balor Club came out. Then they were going like this. And then the Revival came out. Then they got buried, which we all knew they were going to because of what they said last week about how all the legends pretty much suck and about how they're so great. All in all this concluded with Braun Strowman, Brock Lesnar, and Kane having a mini brawl at the very end where Braun Strowman power slams Lesnar in a table right through the announce table where it barely broke. It almost didn't even break. Braun Strowman had to roll on it to get it to fall apart. Now, what happened to Kane? Forget it. I don't even care. The whole F5, look, he's going to get another one of those on Sunday, and that's what's going to make him lose. We all know that. But Braun Strowman, he got his win tonight by beating Lesnar. All this did is put more cherries on the top of Lesnar winning on Sunday. And that was Raw 25 for us wrestling fans from the Manhattan Center and from the Barclays Center on this Monday night, January 22nd, 2018. This is Webby, and I will see you tomorrow night for SmackDown Live Review. What will happen 5 days away from AJ Styles versus Cammy, Sami Zayn, and Kevin Owens. We'll find out tomorrow night. Until I see you then, this is Webby, and I will catch you on the other side. Talk to you later.